Just had another thought. Today's a day for big thoughts for me. I was realizing, like, we can imagine, I can imagine women doing any job in the world, well, except war. I mean, if women were doing all the jobs and women were in charge, there would be no war. So let's just get that out of the picture. Women soldiers and women being as violent and stupid as men. No. So, besides war and probably like slaughterhouses and like really disgusting jobs that men do because men are disgusting. Um, but any job that is necessary for life, infrastructure, men like to talk about infrastructure, like women can't build roads or buildings. It's easy. Women can't be welders, do jackhammers. Women can do all that. There's women astronauts, women surgeons, women scientists, women doctors, women oceanographers. Women can do any single job in the world except the really disgusting ones, like, boxers. I mean, some, kind of stuff that men just love to glory in, boxing or like violent sports, cockfighting, um, bull gouging, that's out. Like, we don't even need that stuff. Like, nobody even wants to do that except men. So, get rid of all the violent, ugly stuff. In terms of what's necessary to sustain life, women can do all the jobs that men can do. But if you reverse it and you think about men then being in charge on the home front. Now, anybody, come on, be real with me. Be real with me. Like, for true. The thought of men being the ones in charge of children and the home, it strikes fear into my heart. Because most men are too selfish and lazy to do a good job. They wouldn't care, if their child was screaming. They just would be drinking or like playing video games or ignoring the children or cooking bad meals or watching porn, or I don't know what they'd be doing. But they wouldn't be doing it the way women do it, with caring for others, with worrying about their children and monitoring all the details of their children's lives. Now, for real, who can say that most men would be doing all that work for another human being and their children, and sacrificing and getting up when they're tired and working when they're sick and cooking meals and cleaning up after everybody? What man would do that? And then also, also like the pedo angle. Like, so many, it's frightening to think of men caretaking children and taking care of household chores. Like, it would just be a shambles. So the women could do all the jobs that men do in the world. Air traffic controllers, police officers. Women could do everything. But if you were to let men take over what women do, that is where the problem is. And women can't be everywhere. Like, we can't be taking care of the children in the home and doing all that and then also running the world. Like, men got to do something. Like, you got to step up. You got to do right.